All right, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard another Charlie 31 departure. We're on the ground here in Duluth. We are getting ready to take off to Fort Myers. We are in the aircraft. We're all set up. We're going to go out and take a look. We're flying Oneworld. Got a busy little ramp here with, oh, got a couple airplanes there. I'm not sure where York went. Oh, there's York right there. But yeah, we are just getting the aircraft set up. So without any further fanfare, we're going to go ahead and have GSX start our boarding. And we can go in and look at our FMC. That's good. We have new Air Act today. So we are at KDLH. We can grab that. Bring that here. Are you guys hearing me? We want everybody. All right, with that, we're going to go to our route. We're going to drop DLH in there. We're going to request our flight plan. That seems to be working. Set our payload, set our fuel, select our route. And that is now being requested. So, yes, welcome to Thursday Night Flight Club. Appreciate you guys coming along. If you haven't already, Taco King, how's it going, man? Good evening, Taco King. Thanks for stopping by and giving me that thumbs up and reminding me. I appreciate you. Here we go. Poll starting now. Or starting a poll. There we go. Poll is started. You flying tonight, Taco? Here we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and load up our route. And that is going to be pretty quick here. And we are off of runway 09. No departure on this one. And then we're going to go, I'll have to bring that up and look at that. So we can bring up our Navigraph, get that unloaded and loaded. Cause a little stuttering here. There it is. And we're doing the RNAV Zulu into Fort Myers from Drum. There we go. We are all set. So if we bring this over here, we're good. So we can go to our departure, runway 09, and we're good. And then on to our departure arrival. Our arrival, we're coming in on the Tiny 4. Captain Jack, thanks for stopping by and hitting that thumbs up button. I can't wait for you to get home. So we're going to do the RNAV Zulu runway 24 from Drums. And we are all set. Onto our route page. We can activate and execute that now. And we can go ahead and get that closed. Captain Jack, hope your trip out there was fruitful and hope everything's okay with you. My thoughts with you. So if you need anything, let me know, but we'll talk to you in a minute. All right, with that, okay, we can get that cleared out and come on over here. And then we go to our performance. We're departing on runway 09. Import, 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 and import. There we go. And perfect. We can do a takeoff 2 with a select temperature of 31. So let's grab our OFP as well. We're going up to 370 and fin res of 66. All right, so perf init page. Zero fuel weights coming over. You can see that's 121 or 119, huh? Why is it off so much? We're just going in the same spot. Yep, Southwest Florida. Oh, 19.6. Gonna drop that in there. Reserves. What did we say? Reserve is 6.6. Drop that in there. Cost index, what did I see? 29. 370. Drop that in there. Grab our cruise wind, which is 297 at 37. There we go. Transition 18,000. We can go ahead and execute that, and we go on to our N1 limits. We're going to do a takeoff 2, and there we go. Takeoff 2, select temperature of 31. Jinky, the pups cannot wait to see you. My probably tells you that every day. So onto our takeoff page, flaps 5. We'll drop that in there. Bring our CG to 5.39, 5.43. Oh, I know why. Because where's the zero fuel weight? Let's go back. Let's grab our actual weight. Import from aircraft. We're going to go back over here. EFB. And estimated 144,683. Tyler, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Feel pretty good being home? 5.38 and 3.2. There we go. 5.38 and 3.2. So we can go back to all right, our perf page, and we're good there. N1 limits 3.2. There we go. Onto our takeoff. We'll do 5. Drop that in there again. And 41, 42, 46. 45. 1 knot higher, so I'm okay with that. So we are all set up there. So let's bring our charts back up. Let's get our runway. Oh, well, we can get that from right here. That's my bad. Sorry, folks. So our runway heading is 093. There we go, 093. We're going up to 370. There we go, and we can set that for 146. There we go. With that, flight directors can come on. We've got you all set up. And we're going to do runway heading and VNAV. We should be good to go there. Let's go to the overhead and start getting the aircraft set up. We're good there. We're going to go ahead and get our APU fired up. There we go, and you're set for that. Once we're there, we can do that. Everybody's on board. Let's get some butts in seats. Hit the attendant button, and we are good to go. We'll stop right there while we get the APU fired off. And we can do that. There we go. While we are waiting there, we're going to go ahead and bring the chart up for the airport. We're going to be leaving on runway 09. There we go. Runway 09, so we'll just taxi all the way down via Alpha to runway 09, and then we'll depart out. We should be good to go. Nice and easy taxi for us today, nice and easy runway. So got a bit of a longer leg tonight, just one leg. So once we get down into Fort Myers, we'll be a-okay. Back in the old aircraft, we can go ahead and get ourselves on APU power now. There we go. And all the way through here, we're looking good there. We're looking okay there. And we can get the window heats on. Get the electronic hydraulic pumps on. Everything's good here. Here, 370. There we go. And I think we're at 200 something feet for Fort Myers. We're at 30 feet, so there you have it. So we can just bump this up to there. Copy? Yeah. Push when you're ready. York, you on your way out, or? Excellent news. All right, so. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. 1183. Willie, it's going well. Thanks for asking, man. Thanks for stopping by. We're on our way down to Fort Myers, so I'm going to dial up 118.3. There we go. We're set there. And with that, we can go ahead and panel bright's good. Everything else is good here, 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 and here. And
Up 2400 Duluth traffic pushing back from Gate Street, Duluth.
There we go. That is Cheeto pushing off of his gate. And we'll be right behind him. Where'd Captain Russell go? Yeah, he probably had a bit of a sim issue, so we're good. All right, let's see here. York, you do any other flying this week? Well, okay. Number one, Tyler, good job walking away. Always you just need to stand up, just support your lady friend. You're good. And willy-nilly, I am not going to make it to Flight Sim Expo this year. I'll plan for next year. Hopefully they do it somewhere. It'd be cool if they did it in Denver, then I wouldn't have to worry about much. But I am not going. You going to head out to it? You going to get there? With that, all right, let's get back in the aircraft. And we are ready to roll. Once Cheeto's out of the way, we'll start our push. So let's go ahead and make sure GSX is ready for our push. Prepare for pushback and departure. No, I'll do that here. Nice. Have fun, man. A lot of people are going to be there. Captain Jack, who's also on the stream, he's going to be there, so definitely meet up with him. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll go tail left, nose right. Jack, how are you? He is, we are not sure where he is. He was here, but he might have to reboot his computer. Copy, always good to see you. Glad you're coming back tomorrow. I'll be able to keep you up until at least 4 a.m. Yeah. Knock wood. Knock wood. Duluth traffic, American 731 pushing off the gate 2. Duluth. I'm pushing tail back behind me, so you should be able to get around me.
And Duluth traffic at Delta 2400, taxi runway 9er by Alpha, Duluth.
Look at that, like a well-oiled machine. Willie, it is. Yeah, Willie, I'll fly copy. Put us on the big screen, Jack. Copy that. All right, folks, here we go. Plenty of room there. We are good to go. All right, back in the old flight deck. Let's get this airplane rolling.
Duluth traffic, Delta 2400, crossing runway 21, Duluth.
Traffic flight 600, departing runway 9.
Yeah, Willie, I don't put the Discord in here most times. Just when I fly with Jack. All right, back in the old flight deck. Let's get number 1 rolling. And I just remembered I just cleared out my 737 preset, and I don't know that I added the Boris Audio Works back into it. All right, looks like number 1 is started. Weather here in Denver is awesome, pal. You go like this with the heads-up display. There we go. And Duluth traffic, American 731 taxi runway 09 via Alpha. Duluth. All right, here we go. Nope. Where are you at? Thank you. In-flight weather's a little yuck. See, you got the water spray. No way. You should have Cheeto buzzing by you right there. Ah. Yeah, I would maybe look at undoing the workaround folder. Yeah, that's. Do you have is your flight plan showing up in red? Like when you selected it, do you do it in the FMC? Okay. Yeah. Copy that. Tony, week 1 under your belt. How's week 2 feeling? You got the hantavirus? Just snuggling with them? Pillow mints? And Tyler, hey firm, you can definitely send me a link in my Discord. I'll grab it.
Duluth traffic, bike 600 passengers, 7,000 last call. Over to the intercom.
And Charity Aviation, thanks for stopping by, man. Love your flying. You got me wanting to go fly, do some like awesome legs down in South America. I'm glad you guys all heard that. And Charity Aviation, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to do some more flights down in South America. It's awesome down there. You're making a lot of fun.
Gotta make the right hand turn as well.
Captain Jack is still in Tennessee. He was. Stopped in to say hello. He might chat back in a minute. Nice. Mike, what's going on, pal? Just getting rolling, pal. You want to join, or are you sacking out for the night? You about programmed up, Tony? Yeah. So that's the gremlin I've been dealing with. And there's the nuclear option you can do maybe after the flight. But there's also a reset for the tablet. Is your map flickering?
Wait, 400, that's 6,000 last call. See it. Duluth.
And tomorrow, I'll probably fly Captain Jack tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon, I got a Paris to Barcelona flight to do. Yeah, Mike, maybe think of a route. We did really, Jack and I flew into South America last week. It was a lot of fun. I was thinking maybe trying to do something similar this weekend, maybe tomorrow night. But yeah, come up with a route. Maybe we'll figure it out. And Duluth traffic, American 731 lining up runway 09 Duluth. Cleared for takeoff. traffic, American 731, departing runway 09. Right turn to the south. Duluth. Tony, you good over there? No. You about ready? Copy. Here we go. Toga. Traffic, American 731, climbing through 3,500. Last call, Duluth. How you doing up there, York? That's your rudder. Did you guys take an update in Microsoft Flight Sim today when you started up? Yep. '24. Yeah, if you maybe no, that's our gripe with Microsoft is they force that update on you. You can't like, no, don't do anything now. Let me get through this flight. I don't know, because I'm having a heck of a time with my, actually just with Discord, the mute key I use for Discord. Yeah. Oh well. We get through it. We're having a good flight. Yeah. So Tony, how soon until you get your truck fueled up? You're driving down there, right? Yeah. Tear the wings right off that plane. That's the difference between a pilot and an aviator. Minnesota's having a bit of a rough weather minute. Perfect. You know that controller? Man, I do not know about you guys, but again, I am killing the screenshots. Oh yeah. Yeah, it wasn't bad considering how much snow we got out of it. Yep. Yeah. Evergreen's a little lower. It's kind of just west of Denver, right in the foothills. It's a good area, but it does, it melts like as soon as it comes down now. Yep. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah. They're proud of that hotel. They are proud of that one.
Sioux Falls, traffic up to 2650, crossing 1533, Sioux Falls.
Yeah. And we always think about like quadrupling up for snow events so that if we have to stay the night we can sleep up there, but that's when they really jack up the prices too. Oh, you look. No, we usually sleep in like a little bunk room. But we always threaten we'll go over there to the Westin, but it's always too expensive. The new checkpoints are really good, so. Yep. And they're huge, they're massive, so. Yep. No, they went pretty smooth. Bison 600 is York. Travel with York and Paula. Yeah, it's we didn't, well, I'm not gonna say we didn't have problems. We had some staffing issues, but nothing that really impacted screening that much because it's a new, they're both very new facilities, so they have plenty of room and they can throughput people a lot quicker, process passengers. Yep. Take a train, yeah. We've been having some issues with that. Yep. So she got to ride the train all the way to the end. You had a good experience though, and was she on Southwest? Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. It is. I can think of better places to be than near Camp Lejeune at the start of summer. Oh. That's even more. Yeah, that's a tough one. One of the guys that I work with, his brother is stationed in Okinawa right now. They just went over there he and his mom went over there to say hi to the brother last week. No. It's a guy named Ryan. He hasn't flown with us, but yeah. His brother's stationed here at, well, his base is Buckley, but he's over there for, I'm not sure what he's over there for. Too bumpy. Well, that Phoenix to Denver route is bumpy, or Albuquerque. Just staying along the front range. Yep. And? There you go. Yeah. There you go. Uh-oh. Sam 2600 or is it one of the new ones? Yep. Do you use ADSB, Cheeto? Do you use ADSB? Pull up the website ADSB Exchange, and that you can track military flights with that. That's online. It's kind of like Flight Radar 24, FlightAwares. Yep. Yep. Mine would be useless. I have the whole airport right there. The Denver airport's like 10 miles away. So all that stuff's stuff's already picked up by it. The RNAV Zulu for runway 16 right curves around my neighborhood. Yeah, there's a few other Denver airport employees like United or Frontier or flight attendants in the area. So yeah, none of us are we're like, trick it, cool. Did you find that website, Cheeto? There you go. We'll sit at work and so we have a U2. It's the NASA U2. What do they call it? E2. based out of the Springs right now that everybody's been pulling up ADSB and watching. But we always watch and fantasize about that flight of F-18s or 16s or 35s having to divert to Denver. But you get all the Tinker Air Force planes there. How you doing back there, Tone? Are you airborne? There we go. So Tyler, it's done. You don't necessarily need to get mad. You just need to prove them wrong in the end. I mean, you have your dream job. You have what it is you want to do. You do it. Don't let them badmouth it. Be like, cool, whatever. Pilot, sim pilot. Yep. And I do that. I do that every once in a while. I probably do it once every couple months anyhow. But kind of what Tony's experiencing is stuff that I just went through, and I ended up having to nuke my plane, so uninstall the 800, reset the EFB, and come back into it kind of fresh. Because I know that's exactly what Tony wants to hear. That's exactly what Tony wants to hear too. Yep. Yep. The fly-by-wire? Oh, okay. Well, the fly-by-wire is free as well, and it's reasonable, but you got to be making the big money like Cheeto. Oh, did you say 330 or 320? Yep. So you can get the A32X is what fly-by-wire calls it, and it's free. Same place you get the FSLTL, or do you have the 380? The 380 is free there too. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Glitches. Vito, have you been able to talk your dad into letting you go to Flight Sim Expo? There you go. Yeah, so that is when the airport opened the very first day, the very first flight out of Charlie 31, and up until about 8 p.m. that night, I handled that gate. We were contract ground handlers, but our main contract was Mark Air. Do you even remember them? Yep. Yeah, ours was integrated airline services. Yeah. So I did it at the old airport for like 2 years, then like another year or 2 years at DIA before the airline went under. No, it was Mark Air. They were out they were out of Alaska. Um, all 737s. Um, I love the paint scheme on that airplane. So they were 3 and 400s. Um, and yeah, they just kind of flew people around Alaska for the most part, but then they're like, hey, let's go down to the contiguous U.S. And so then we started flying Seattle, Denver, Kansas City, out to like I want to say we would go into Baltimore, but maybe not. Maybe we just went into IAS. But yeah, that's when the simming came, when I had a lot more free time during COVID, and I was coming up with a name for my channel. That's why I named it Charlie 31. Yep. Oh no, we had a few. So yeah, you worked aviation, so yeah, we were contract. We were definitely ramp rats. Mark Air, we would during our busy bank, we would have 5 to 7 airplanes on the ground, um, and they were just the crisscross routes, back, out and back, and all the way across the country and back. And so yeah, we had some on the south side. American was on the north side of C Concourse. They had 39, 37, 35, and 33. We had 31, and that was the end of the concourse. The concourse didn't exist past that. And we had no jetways. Yep. Then on the Yep. Yep, they have 3 gates on C Concourse. Yep. Yeah, but those gates are always in use. The center core. Go with your question, Tyler. Yeah, no, and that's there's a route down up there that's pretty good. Um, and they're gonna redo. They're gonna redo the center core food, kind of similar to what we have on A and B now, where we'll have like a Qdoba, Chick-fil-A, Shake Shack, and something else. So, yep. But that was I haven't been up for McDonald's breakfast in so long, and like get the old breakfast McBreakfast sandwich, a soda, and a hash brown. It's like $30. Like, you kidding me? No, no. I want to say it's probably like $12 to $15. Yep. Yeah, just hit me up on invite me and hit the little plus link up there. Yeah, we get 10% off, and that it's built into all the contracts is that badged employees get a 10% discount. So, yep. There is. There is. But I remember back in the days being a ramp rat, you could get 2 meals for like $5. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. Invite accepted. Yep. The ground equipment. Yeah, and that was the fun part about integrated was all of our equipment was hand-me-downs from like TWA, and it was manufactured in like 1904. Like, oh, for crying out loud. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, No, and then after it's running, you run it in there, it cooks off the sprinkler system, and you set off the fire alarms. I don't know how many times that's happened at the airport. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, but you're going to dinner? Copy that. Copy. See you in a minute. Tony, you hauling along out there? Oh, you're not too far back. What in the heck's going on with you? What'd you think of that prompt? In email. No, you're good. Want to go get drinks? Want to have dinner? Those types of questions? Perfect. They got the right guy then. Yep. Only 1,018 miles to go. Are you real time? Oh yeah, because I'm 0334. That makes perfect sense. I'm glad your math time is working today. I was off. But yeah, nothing big going on at work. No, it's all good. Well, we had Edelweiss canceled their route. Edelweiss. They're a Swiss airline, so it is in like July 1st, I think. Yep. And we're working on getting the 200-year anniversary as the first flight. No. Heinrich and Juno Messerschmitt. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. Copy that. You surviving there, Tone? Surviving? You dosed up. Oh. Did you give her your Z-Pack? Yeah. Yep. Welcome back, Cheeto. Jack, looks like we'll be on the ground in 2 hours. 2 hours from now. Fogo de Chao. Do you have one of those out there? Oh, okay, yeah. No worries, Jack. Thanks for stopping by, man. Willie, that's a nice arrival. That's the good one. What'd you say? Okay. I am actually just coming up on Spy. Yeah. I don't know you're that. I don't know you're that close. You're more like 25 minutes behind. Bulk. Oh, okay. Feels like we're getting ready for a world flight here, Tony. Yep. And again, I'm just laying down and smack down on you guys with these screenshots. You gotta submit it. Otherwise, it doesn't count. Yeah. Nice. Now, do you like en route or tower? Did I already ask you that? Okay. Okay. There you go. Divert in there. See what they do for you. Well, with that looming on the foreground, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick pause. Willie, my sim time is 0130. It's Zulu time. Hi, we are back in the old flight deck. We're going to go ahead and there we go. Fuel should be good to go. We are dry in the center tank. We're doing pretty good. All right, so I'm back. All right, we are getting ready. Well, we're not getting ready. We're still about an hour 45 out from descending into Fort Myers. Close that out and let's see where we're at. In Kansas City Center, American 731, flight level 370.
American 731, Kansas City Center, hello, Idaho.
Hey, Kansas City Center, Thrive 715, flight level 490.
Sorry, was the call sign Mirage 715?
Thrive 715.
I'm sorry about that. Thrive 715, Kansas City Center, hello, Idaho. American 731, radar contact 3 miles south of the Battle River, York.
731, thank you.
Kansas City, good evening.
And I just got tagged up for Kansas City for the next couple minutes before he turns me over to Memphis.
FedEx 1450, Kansas City Center, hello, radar contact, alternate break, Thrive 715, radar contact 7 miles south of St. Louis.
Kansas City Center, United 2533, flight level 2984360.
United 2533, Kansas City Center, hello.
Memphis gets a lot of the cargo stuff too. Yep. Oh yeah, that's our hub. Tony, you up with Kansas City? Oh, you'll get pinged here momentarily. They are, aren't they? I love the night. Before I used to like back at an hour so that my whole flight till the sunset when we arrived, but now with the night views in the new sim, or you know, if you guys hear me, you can. But yeah, the night views are totally worth it. I can fly day to night now or night to day. I'm not too worried about being able to see stuff.
American 731 contact Memphis Center on 132.55.
3255, American 731. Thanks. Have a great night.
Over 3 arrival for United 1794.
The Memphis Center Southwest 4538, gonna be on the go.
Southwest 4538, welcome to Nashville, turn right with it.
No, we're gonna be in the go around Southwest 4538.
Southwest 4538, roger, climb and maintain 4,500 heading.
Alright, climb and maintain 4,000, Southwest 4538.
Memphis Center, American 731, 370.
American 731, Memphis Center, welcome.
Memphis Center, United 5680, requesting 10-minute breaks on cockpit.
All right, with that, I am in Memphis.
United 5680, that's approved, let me know back.
Okay, United 5680,
How you doing up there, York?
United 1794, expect visual approach runway 18 right.
Expect visual running right, United 1794.
Southwest 4538, turn left heading 270 and stick to reason for the go around.
270 and we were not configured. We're trying to configure 28 Southwest 4538.
Roger. .com 224, leaving my airspace of the east, Atlanta closing, radar services terminated, group exchange group, good night.
Can you read that thing about Atlanta? I had just cleared my ear.
.com 224, Atlanta's closing, radar services terminated, group exchange group, good night.
Alright, over to you, Tom. Have a great night, .com 224.
Southwest 4538, looks like you're in a right turn, that'll work. Turn further right, fly heading 120.
120 Southwest 4538, apologies.
Delta 128, climb and maintain, flight level 330, crossing traffic. Delta 128, climb and maintain, flight level 330, crossing traffic. Flight level 330 for Delta 128.
Yeah, that was
space to the east, Atlanta's closing up, radar services terminated, frequency change cruise, good night.
Change cruise there, good night there, appreciate your
Putting 721 in back.
Yeah, we actually have
721,
53 square miles of property. We only occupy 36 square miles of it, but even that means you can fit Dulles, DFW, Chicago,
Southwest 4538,
the
turn right heading
other
200.
4
200,
largest airports in the U.S.
Southwest,
can fit in our footprint.
4538, right turn.
We can fit to the island of Manhattan in our footprint. Yeah, we're a pretty big facility, that's for sure. Our work trucks, generally we put on about 250 to 350 miles a day.
Right taxi via Bravo Charlie 8. Jackson altimeter is 2999.
regular gas. They're trying to get us to go to electric, but that's a heck of a range to try and put a electric vehicle through.
3000 Southwest 4538.
Yeah, we more than likely we'd need like 3 vehicles for one position. So
Delta 128, climate maintain, flight level 380.
oh yeah.
Climate maintain, flight level 30, Delta 128.
You could not get me in one of those Cybertrucks. No, I don't think they're anybody's style.
FedEx 910, Memphis Center, radar contact, climate maintain, flight level 350.
No. With any luck. Atlanta's usually on a little.
Actually, Delta 128, Memphis.
No, they're going offline. They're closing. Yeah.
Delta 128, Memphis Center. Delta 128, go ahead. Yes, sir. I just realized that you'll be crossing I-HAB at 330 anyway. That's up to you if you want to continue the climb up to 380 or stop somewhere between or just stay at 330. Either way, just let me know. You know what? Actually, we'll take the 3. We'll keep it at 330 for Delta 128. Delta 128, Roger. Just going to maintain level 330. Sorry about that. Going to maintain 330 for Delta 128. Appreciate it. Southwest 4538, turn right heading 290, vectors to final.
290 vectors to final, Southwest 4538.
FedEx 721, contact Indy Center 128.22, 2822, good night. 228, 721, thanks. And Indy's on a 128.22, 2822. 2822, 721. Southwest 4538 on the rollout. The National Airport will be 1 o'clock, approximately 10 miles from the field site.
Field site, Southwest 4538.
Southwest 4538, cleared visual approach, runway 2 left.
Cleared visual 2 left, Southwest 4538.
Taco King, welcome back. Appreciate you coming back, man. We're about an hour, 20 minutes away from being on the ground.
United 5680 is back to the flight deck.
United 5680, welcome back.
Yeah.
Delta 3041, wind calm, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff. Southwest 4538, just confirm you are cleared to visual 2 left.
Roger, that's acknowledged, Southwest 4538.
United 1794, just going to maintain 2000.
Maintain 2000, United 1794.
But that's the thing, York, is a lot of the like Tacomas and stuff are no bigger than a sedan was. They're all making smaller cars, but calling them an SUV. Pretty soon the Suburban's going to be the same size as a Trailblazer.
Okay, if you are not Southwest 4538, if you're not Southwest 4538, say again. And Memphis, so 2215 at 80 Southwest of Magnolia 390. Okay, that was Southwest 2215. Apron for 2215, how do you hear? Southwest 2215, Memphis Center, radar contact as reported, climate maintain, flight level 410, and left clear. We're going to stay at 39, and what was the rest for Southwest 2215? Southwest 2215, roger, maintain, flight level 390, and I hear you loud and clear. Alright, thanks, maintain 390, Southwest 2215. Delta 3041, radar contact, stay off. 3,500 for 5,000, Delta 3041. Delta 3041, climate maintain, flight level 370. Climate maintain, flight level 370, Delta 3041. Delta 128, leaving my airspace to the east, Atlanta's closed, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, Sam. Frequency change approved for Delta 128, have a good night.
Hello, FedEx 105, heavy level 320, about 98 from Vulcan. Over at Kirsten, Vulcan intersection to the southeast.
FedEx 105, Memphis Center, well. United 1794, turn right heading 120, vectors to final. You said 290 1794? Negative, United 1794, turn right heading 120. Turn right heading 120, United 1794 for final. Delta 2400, leaving my airspace to the east, Atlanta's closed, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, Sam.
Wait, 400, thanks.
FedEx 4658, any preference going into Jackson as far as runway?
We've got the RNAV 16 right plan, if that works for you.
FedEx 4658, roger, you can expect that.
We'll go, FedEx 4658.
United 1794 on the rollout from Memphis Airport will be 1 to 2 o'clock, approximately 3 miles, report the field in sight.
We have to deal 1794.
Yep.
United 1794, cleared visual approach runway 18 right.
Clear visual 18 right, United 1794.
Southwest 4538, welcome to National, turn right.
Urban Able, Southwest 4538.
FedEx 420, leaving my airspace to the east, Atlanta's closed, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Unicom, FedEx 420, have a good night. Sit.
That might have been that character thing that we helped Cheeto out with.
Memphis, FedEx 105, heavy. Any chance to wait for 5?
FedEx 105, let's let me know when back.
We'll go 105.
Southwest 4538, Texas Terminal, right on Lima, left on Tango 4, good night.
Right Lima, left on Tango 4 to the ramp, Southwest 4538, dig, night.
Skybus 614, expect visual approach runway 2 left, advise you have information, information X-ray. 14, expect visual approach, runway 2 left, advise you have X-ray, national altimeter is 3004.
Expect a visual 2 left, we'll pick up X-ray. Get us 6.
I love going into Boston. Boston is such a go fly. They're really good. I mean, as somebody going in controlling, just go fly it in and out, listen to them.
The Greenwood altimeter is 29099.
They're pretty solid.
29099. Appreciate it. FedEx 4658.
Between them and New York.
United 1794, contact Memphis Tower 100.7, good night.
100.7, United 1794.
South America, the South American controllers were really good. But we also had a small cadre of maybe 5 or 10 controllers that controlled the whole thing. So they would move, they got like guest permission to control certain sectors.
Southwest 2215, descend at pilot discretion, maintain 13,000, Birmingham altimeter is 3004.
Yep. Well, they are. It's just you're sound asleep.
Southwest 2215, descend at pilot discretion,
Yep.
maintain 13,000, Birmingham
In
altimeter
Australia, they
3004.
can be pretty good too. But you definitely need to go to VATPAC and read their briefings and watch their little trainings. Yep. Yep.
FedEx 4658, clear direct Mopke. Direct Mopke, FedEx 4658.
Oh my, so
Memphis Center, good evening.
was it last week when I flew into Paris?
2,000
Yep.
for
Yep.
5,000.
So my MotoGP flights will be shorter now, but I'll call those crew rest flights. So I'll take off and then disconnect from everything and get into the... Yep. Yeah, well, so, and that's, so I'll leave here, and that's, so I did 2 of them. I did one from here to Munich, and then that one was, I got on VATSIM and looked, and right before I started hitting sort of the European mainland, Europe VAT controllers came online, and so I just reconnected before I got into anybody's airspace. I still had the flight plan in, and then getting into Munich was a complete disaster because I totally just woke up and was like, okay, we're gonna fly this airplane to the ground. It was terrible. I was low.
Skybus 614.
I do, and that was the problem. Is I woke up and I'm like, oh crap, I need to be in there because there's controllers. Didn't have time to kick in.
658 Memphis radio check. 5 by 5. Thank you.
He might have been trying to get hold of me.
614 Memphis Center.
Disregard.
FedEx 4658, cross Mopke at or above 3,000, cleared RNAV, 4.16 right approach. Mopke at or above 3,000, cleared the RNAV, 16 right approach, FedEx 4658.
Yeah. No, I've done that. Well,
Skybus 614.
I have done, in the longitude, I think I flew from like Boston to the Canary Islands. And had
614, descend and maintain 3,000, turn left heading 070.
Reykjavik radio on,
Down to 3,000 left.
and did the cell cal checks and everything else, and that was kind of nice. But I
731, leaving my airspace to the east. Atlanta is closed.
Hold on.
Radar service is terminated. Frequency change crew. Good night.
American 731 switching over. Appreciate you being here. Have a good night, American 731. But yeah, I stayed awake for that one. That was only like 6.5 hours or something like that.
526 Memphis Center. Good evening.
They're fun. Yeah. Was that Tijuana?
FedEx 910, leaving my airspace to the east. Atlanta is closed. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change crew. Good night.
Oh yeah. Where did we go?
Delta 6299 to Evers altimeter 3000. I'm sorry, disregard. That was FedEx 4658. The Evers altimeter is 3000. 3000, FedEx 4658.
Yeah, no, it was definitely went to crew rest and just disconnected from VATSIM. Looked to see if there were any controllers on before I reconnected. There you go. Yeah, it's back in Europe now, so at least until October. No, so they have the US MotoGP late-ish April down in Austin at Circuit of the Americas. Has the F1 or the Indy, I think they race there, yeah. It's the one with the big red observation tower. And it's literally like right on the southeast corner of Austin's airport. Yeah. It is. Me and my buddy went to it 2 years ago. A lot of fun. Yep. Oh yeah. Well, Daytona, those races used to happen on the beach, on the sand. Yep. NASCAR. Yep. Well, that's the other fun one is in New Zealand, at the very south end of the South Island, is a town called Invercargill. And there was a crazy old Kiwi motorcycle racer guy that brought his, is it a 1936 Indian to the U.S. to go to the Bonneville Salt Flats, and Anthony Hopkins played him in a movie called The World's Fastest Indian. Yep, great movie, a lot of fun. And I told one of the guys that I worked with, he just came back from, he was going down to New Zealand. I told him about that, so he watched that movie. He loved it. And they've got like a whole little museum to it down there in Invercargill. So Yep. Yep, in like the 60s. For that class motorcycle, that size, like he's shaving off rubber tread to try and make it lighter, and like he talks about how well, watch the movie. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a good movie to watch. But yeah, just sort of he has to put it on a boat, has to ship it up here, and then once it's here, he had to find a trailer to get it out to Bonneville, out in Utah. So yep. Yeah, we won't have anything like that for a while. Or just sort of culture-wise, Ford versus Ferrari wars. All the supercars are all the supercars. We are, Willie. Absolutely. And World's Fastest Indian with Anthony Hopkins. Awesome movie. You holding up back there, Tom? You streaming tonight? Oh yeah. I'm showing I'm about an hour away from being on the ground in Fort Myers. All right. We are going to go ahead and we're about an hour away from being on the ground, so let's get our charts. Let's get some pre-planning done here. Alright, so looking at our arrival, looks like we can get all the way down to 4,000 feet, 4,000 feet or above. Let's see if we can do this. Make sure we have everything in there. So if we go to our legs page, there we go. Player, e-game. Player, e-game, Ogre, Frisbee, Joseph, Jeeves, Tiny, Pastor, Lemur, Spank, and then Cooper, and that will be 4,000 or above. Then we got drums at 4,000 or above. We'll make that 4,000. And then we can go to the next one, Amoki at 1,500. We're okay. And then runway 24. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And then runway 24, put that in our fixed page and our 5 and 10 mile rings. Nice, Jack. This is a fun approach. I've done it a couple times. There we go. We are all set. So back to the legs, we're doing all right. For now, we're doing good. We're on our way to start our arrival. That'll be via the player. And then, let's see. Runway 24 from Piney on track 149 to Pastor, then track 130, Limmer, then on track, then across Cooper at or above 4,000 feet. Expect radar vectors to final approach course. We're doing the Zulu, so we can go ahead and look at this. And if we look at our arrival, we're coming in from drums, 3,000, 1,500 to Oki. Amoki is 5 miles out, so we should be fully configured by then. I would expect that we will be configured by drums, and then yurds will be fully configured before we hit yurds. So we'll plan on that with our minimum being 294. .394 is set, and we can go down to 1,500 for the intercept. And then I am coming up on, yeah, just about an hour and 16 minutes. Love it when a plan comes together. There we go. So our arrival is all set. $22.95. Yep. I'm on the Zulu. CTAP is 2875. CTAP is 128.75 for Fort Myers. Afer. $28. $27.85. Quebec 1. Zulu. There you go. Yeah, the old fighter pilot adage is hours of boredom followed by 3 seconds of pure terror. Yeah. It's coming from inside the house. It looks like we're about the only ones going into Fort Myer. Yeah. That was when Lufthansa had when they had that aborted takeoff. They sent 3 guys out here from Munich, and young kids, but man, they had the best time coming out here to help that airplane. The pilot aborted the takeoff because he thought he wasn't generating power because there was a tailwind component to his departure. Oh yeah, and they were worried he smoked the axles. Well, that was my... ground aware. Yeah, there's a couple of different systems out there, like ground aware radar. There's like a FOD millimeter wave radar that they use to find FOD on runways or if something falls. Yep. They're all real sensitive, so that's why you don't see a lot of them. Like a blade of grass goes across the runway. It's like, close the runway, you got FOD on the runway. They're not horrible. Maybe like well, last time I looked into them was a very long time ago, and back then they were probably like about $1 million. Perhaps. Get pinged with an old time RFID frequency and it pings back or something. Alright, we're going to hop back in the old front seat here and let's get our performance tool completed for our arrival. We are landing 2-4. Oh yeah. Stoked. Yeah. Yep. No, that was in my Mark Air days at the old airport. Sun Country had an airplane break, and so they flew in parts on a Learjet, and got talking to the pilots after they got it unloaded because they did it like Comat. And then he wasn't going to park at Stapleton because they didn't have any room, so he had to fly out to the Rocky Mountain Metro Airport. He's like, anybody want to go? I hopped in that airplane so freaking fast. Yeah, it was all of about maybe 10 minutes of flying because it's quite literally like it's like going from Tulsa downtown to where you live. Oh yeah. They are not. Oh yeah, easy. But there's nothing sexier than a Learjet 35. Yep. 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 Tony squeaked up with a Falcon. Well, overall classiness as far as business aviation goes, you can't beat a Gulfstream. But I'll call the Learjet the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am to airplanes. Yep. And the tip tanks. Copy. Cheeto, you doing all right, pal? All right. But York, yeah, but York, did you ever do like the purple ketchup? Have you heard of that, Cheeto? Yeah, they came out with like all kinds of different colors of ketchup. I'm like, no, I cannot. That is not ketchup. Yep. So I can't eat Doritos, nacho cheese Doritos, without them being bright orange. It won't taste the same. Yep. I've got so much. Like you, York. I've probably got so much of that in my system already. Yep. But then Cheeto, you're eating all the flaming hot Cheetos. So you're going to come out bright red. Yep. Now that's one. In Oklahoma, are you guys all up on tahine? No. Tahine? Yep. The best way to explain it would be kind of like it's like a Mexican version of Old Bay. Just kind of like but with spice in it. Never been to a crawdad boil? You've never been to a crawdad boil? No? Well, you can get like Old Bay flavored, what are those? The fish, goldfish. Snack crackers. Man, I got like 3 airplanes blinking their lights at me in front of me. It's looking pretty legit. Oh no, they're all way up there. So I think 2 of them are like you and Cheeto. And then I think there's somebody that just crossed left to right. Yep. It's actually pretty cool seeing all those flashy lights out there. So I heard you talking about how you got deep into VATSIM there, Cheeto. How do you like to set up your scope? Do they use stars, the star scope? Okay. All right, I'm watching your Discord stream. Oh, you're not too far out there, Cheeto. You're about ready to make your left turn. Copy that. There you go, yeah. I can, yeah. Do you keep it on mouse, or do you try and bring in a little trackball? Nice. Now, do you like to play with it with the mouse, or do you try and bring in a trackball? Okay. There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm used to seeing. Yep. Nice. And what airport is that? That's Memphis. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. And then the GA is right down there where your cursor is. No, it's right there. That's the GA. Yep. Terminal. Yep. Yep. Well, yep. Ugh. Point to point, yeah. If you ever want to talk about Denver, I can give you all the whiz bang on Denver. Sweet. Yeah, well, I think Captain Jack might be sacked out for the night. He's in crew rest until his real flight. He's not a real pilot, or he's not a pilot in real life. So, yeah, good guy though. Don't hold it against him. Now, Cheeto, do you watch any streamers or anything? Yeah, there's a guy called Miggity Mike, and he just started getting into the bad sim side of it. I think he was doing Burbank one night. He got signed off in Burbank, so. You should be documenting all this. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there you go, man. And then, do you want to stay in Memphis, or you want to go somewhere else, or? Yeah, once you get some hours. You doze away, pal. You doze away. It's coming up on 10 o'clock there, quarter till. We're about 45 minutes away from being on the ground. Nice. Yeah, are you able to watch the Discord, York? Yep. No worries. I have not. Yep. Nah. They do that all the time out here in Denver too. Yeah. I think I remember you going down like hotel instead of golf. Yep. Yep. Well, that's one of the things that I like to encourage people to do is use the scratch pad on your FMC for your taxi. Like in Boston, just type in A Alpha Bravo Juliet Tango 17 whatever. Yep. Yep. No. Tony, do you have Navigraph? E6B. That's how we know it's done right. Yeah. I usually try to use black ink on black. It's just stealth. It is. Like the whole right side of my simulator right now is pitch black. Just because it's the Gulf. Yeah. Center tank still on? Oh. Yep. Plenty. Oof. So the start of their journey. What's on 29903? Ah. Good flight tonight, fellas. Good flying. Nice long one. What did you do? There you go. Are they? Yep. Oh, Simbri. So if you do it in the FMC, it gives you the option to set your payload and set your fuel based off of Simbri. No, to watch me set up the airplane. Yep. Whoa. What just lit up all red? Yeah.
FedEx 420, Miami Center. Hello, descend via the Frog Explorer, arrival the Miami landing west, Miami altimeter is 2991.
Descend via the Frog Explorer, arrival, landing west, and altimeter 2990, Miami. Center, Southwest 451, we're on the ground at Sarasota, just follow you're on, we're taxiing via Alpha, runway 32.
Southwest 451, Miami Center, roger. You said you're ready for taxi, runway 32?
We are taxiing right now at runway 32.
Alright, Southwest 451, roger, Sunday 1.
2400 with taxiing 270 down to 94. Now we're actually at down to 4,000.
Delta 2400, Miami Center, roger. Cross Tiny out of maintain 11,000. The altimeter 2993.
Alright, Delta 2400 will cross Tiny at 11,000 altimeter 2993.
Hey, Southwest 451 over 40, short 32, ready for departure.
Southwest 451, roger the wind, 310 at 6, runway 32, cleared for takeoff, fire my heading on departure.
Runway heading on departure, 32, cleared for departure, Southwest 451.
Miami Center, Pisces 600 with you at, let's see here, 14,000 feet, flying to Fort Myers.
Bison 600, Miami Center, roger. You can expect the RNAV runway 24 into Fort Myers, the altimeter 2995, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, Bison 600.
like Miami's lighting up. Perfect. Love it when a plan comes together.
Bison 600, when able, proceed direct to Ottery for the RNAV 24.
Direct to Audrey for the 24 Bison 600.
FedEx 910, do you receive voice? FedEx 910, Miami Center, Roger, descent to Frogs for arrival, Miami landing west, the Miami altimeter 2993. Southwest 451, radar contact under 4300, clear direct to Pricey, climb maintain 13,000.
Pricey and 14,000, Southwest 451.
Miami Center, American 731, sending on the Tiny 4 arrival for the RNAV Zulu runway 24, Fort Myers.
American 731, Miami Center, Roger, cross Tiny out of maintain 11,000, B Fort Myers, altimeter 2995.
Tiny at 11,000, American 731.
Miami Center, Hotel India 1055, flight maintain 450.
Hotel India 1055, Miami Center, Roger. Bison 600, descend to maintain 3,000, cross Ottery at above 3,000, clear the RNAV 0, runway 24 approach.
Down to 3,000 at Roger there, Bison 600.
And cleared for the RNAV.
Cleared for the RNAV, runway 24 approach.
Cleared for the runway 24 RNAV approach, Bison 600.
Love it when a plan comes together. Tony, you getting all these altitudes? Are you? Yeah.
Delta 2400, depart, Tiny, heading of 100 vector, CRNAV Zulu, runway 24 approach.
Tiny will hit 100, Delta 2400.
Good job.
Miami Center, Bison 600. Did you say you didn't go down to 2,000 at
3,000.
3,000 at Roddy? Romeo, Oscar, Delta, Delta, Echo?
That would be Audrey, Oscar, Delta, Echo, Romeo, Yankee. But if you're currently direct to Roddy, I'll give you a slight vector, turn 20 degrees left vector to the approach.
20 degrees left, vector, for flight 600.
Flight 600, just maintain 4,000 and 20 degrees to left.
Maintain 4,000 for flight 600.
Thanks.
Miami Center, good evening. CTAS 314 Heavy via Alpha, Miami, Quad 18, that's the runway
Charlie, Echo, Tango 3, C10 314, Miami Center, good evening. Runway 27, taxi via Papa, the Miami altimeter 29993.
29993, we taxi C75 Papa and Lima,
Envoy 4789, expect the ILS runway 26 left approaching to Miami.
Looks up the ILS 26 left, any chance we can actually just get the RNAV 26 right where they set up for that one?
Envoy 47, Roger, expect the RNAV 26 right.
Looks like the RNAV 26 right, Envoy 4789.
So, Flight 600, turn left heading 040.
Turn left, 040 for flight 600.
Bison 600, just turn further left heading 030, we're just going to try and bring you back around for Roddy.
Turn left, 030 for flight 600.
Delta 2400, you can flying 100 now on the set to maintain 5,000.
00 now, 2400.
Southwest 401, can we change our arrival into Orlando to the Pricey 5? The Mini 5 won't take us into the right runway.
Southwest 451, not a problem. Cleared direct to Pricey to join the Pricey 5 arrival.
Check Pricey, join Pricey 5 arrival, Southwest 451, thank you.
Southwest 451, your primary space Orlando is offline, radar service terminated, change to advisory approved, good day.
Greetings down, Southwest 451, see you.
Bison 600, are you able to make the right turn direct Roddy now?
That's a firm.
Bison 600, Roger, you're cleared direct to Roddy, cross Roddy at or above 3,000, you're cleared the RNAV runway 24 approach.
Direct to Roddy at 3,000 and cleared for the 24 RNAV approach, flight 600.
FedEx 420, say approach request into Miami, is it going to be the RNAV 26 right?
Yep.
RNAV 26 right, FedEx 420.
Miami CTAS 314 Heavy already confirmed.
10-314 heavy, roger, the wind, 2509, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
27 clear for takeoff, 10-314 heavy.
Miami Center, good evening. FedEx 200 Heavy, 9,000 for 3,000, descending via the 95 SID, about 14 miles from left. FedEx 200, Miami Center, roger, the Tampa altimeter 29906, expect ILS from a 1 left approach. Expecting ILS 1 left approach, FedEx 200 heavy.
I see you guys out there.
Envoy 4789, you're clear direct to Hinku, cross Hinku at above 3000, clear the RNAV runway 26 right approach. Direct Hinku, cross Hinku at above 3000, clear the RNAV runway 26 right approach, Envoy 4789.
How's your hydraulics tone? How's your hydraulics? Oof.
Miami Center, Bison 600. I did get the the clearance from there, is that correct?
Bison 600, I did not, but the wind 330 at 4, runway 24 light, correction runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land at 24 for Bison 600.
A little gusty. Copy. Thank you.
Good evening, Miami Center, Bison 26, flight level 330, which is coming up on E-game, 2 miles from E-game.
Bison 26, Miami Center, good evening, cross Tiny at a maintain 11,000, the Fort Myers altimeter 29905.
Cross Tiny at 11,000 and we're 29905, Bison 26.
C10 314, radar contact altitude.
Heavy back now, 2000.
C10 314, roger, your radar contact line maintain 7,000.
Maintain 7,000, C10 314 heavy.
FedEx 420, maintain 8,000.
Maintain 8,000 feet, FedEx 420.
Delta 2400, center maintain 4,000.
2400.
And Envoy 4789 to wind 2509, runway 26 right, clear to land. For 26 right, clear to land, Envoy 4789.
There you go.
Delta 2400, turn righting 120.
Right, 120, that's 2400.
We're fine. He's fine. He'll be fine.
Bison 600, welcome to Fort Myers. Taxi parking via Foxtrot and Juliet. Have a good one.
Taxi parking Foxtrot Juliet, license 600, thank you for your ATC tonight. You have a good one.
You too, have a good night.
It is a left. Is it a left exit, York?
Delta 2400, you're clear direct to the Roddy intersection, cross Roddy at above 3000, cleared the RNAV runway 24 approach.
Second.
Delta 2400, clear direct to Roddy, that's Romeo Oscar Delta Delta Echo, cross Roddy at maintain at 3000, you're cleared the RNAV runway 24 approach.
Direct Roddy, Delta 3000, we're going to be RNAV 24, Delta 2400.
American 731, turn left heading 080 and ascend to maintain 5000, vector the RNAV Zulu runway 24.
080 and down to 5,000, American 731.
We don't have Roddy, stand by.
Delta 2400, roger, sliding 240, and the airport will be at your 12 o'clock on the rollout and about 4 miles before the site.
Okay, we'll turn right heading 240. So we'll, like Stone Hammerfield, side 2400.
Stand 315 Heavy, we're 7000.
C10, 314, climb maintain 16,000.
Maintain 16,000, C10, 315 Heavy.
FedEx 420 to send maintain 4,000.
Then maintain 4,000, FedEx 420.
Envoy 4789, welcome to Miami. Vacate left, Zulu, cross runway 8 right at Zulu and taxi parking via November.
Vacate left at Zulu, and we'll cross runway 26 left at Zulu, and we'll vacate onto November to parking on Envoy 4789.
FedEx 910, expect the RNAV runway 26 right approach, so maintain 8,000. FedEx 910, expect Dallas runway 26 left.
Delta 2400, we have the field side.
Delta 2400, roger, thank you, cleared the visual approach runway 24.
Clear the visual approach runway 24, Delta 2400.
Okay, Miami Center runway 4789, we're actually going to need to take a whiskey. We're going to spot 1 today, I believe.
Envoy 4789, roger, no problem, taxi via November and Whiskey.
November Whiskey for Envoy 4789.
We're good one. FedEx 200, turn left heading 090, vector to final.
090, FedEx 200 heavy.
FedEx 200, turn further left heading 040, maintain 2,600 till stops on localized air, clear the ILS runway 1 left approach.
Left 040, maintaining 2,600, FedEx 200 heavy.
And you're cleared the ILS runway 1 left approach.
Clear for the ILS 1 left, FedEx 200 heavy.
C10, 314, climb maintain flight level 370.
Copy. Going it is a little bumpy right here from 7 to 5. Yep. Oh.
FedEx 420, turn right 180 to set a maintain 3000, vector to final.
Right 180 down to 3000, FedEx 420.
The FedEx 420 will enable your flight direct to Hinku, cross Hinku at a maintain 3000, you're clear at the RNAV runway 26 right approach.
Clear direct to Hinku and clear 26 right approach, RNAV approach, FedEx 420.
Straight wings 461, clear direct to flight. Delta 2400, the wind 3304, runway 24, clear to land.
Excellent.
FedEx 200, the wind 3105, runway 1 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 1 left, FedEx 200 heavy.
American 731, turn right heading up 140, vectors to final.
140 vectors, American 731.
Going around.
Call 2400, roger, fire, heading climb, maintain 2000.
We're heading 2000
Okay, reason for going?
I was really gusty as a double approach to White Market.
Roger, thanks. American 731, way enable, clear direct to Roddy, cross Roddy, at a maintain 3000, you're clear at the RNAV runway 24 approach.
Direct Roddy and cleared RNAV 24 approach 3,000 feet, American 731.
FedEx 910, turn left setting 090 to set a maintain 4000. FedEx 420 in the wind, 2509, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Clear land 26 right, FedEx 420.
2400, it's gusting about 1/6 over here, just FYI.
Delta 2400, roger, thanks. Can turn right heading of 020.
Right, 020, Delta 2400.
Center Bicycle 26, I'm going to miss Teeny by about 4,000 high and tally ho on traffic at 12 o'clock.
26, roger, turn left heading up 090.
Left 090,
maintain 11,000.
Continue 11,000.
FedEx 910, turn left heading 360, vector to final, maintain 3,000. Yeah, 360.
Mac, how are you?
FedEx 910, 3 miles from Spark Passenger, turn left heading 300, maintain 3,000, still 5 pound localized, clear down left runway 26 left approach. FedEx 200, welcome to Tampa, taxi straight ahead, then left Juliet, cross runway 1 right, FedEx traffic seal. Yeah, thanks. Flight 26, turn left heading up 020.
020, Bus 26.
Delta 2400, turn right heading up 040. American 731, the wind 3304, gust reported on final, runway 24, clear to land.
Runway 24, clear to land, American 731. Yeah, there's a heck of a tailwind. Yeah.
Approaching minimums. Sync rate.
526, turn righting 120 to set to maintain 5,000.
120 down to 5, Bus 26.
100. Sync rate. 50. 30.
FedEx
20.
910, the wind
10.
is 2509, runway 26 left for the land.
It's a tricky one. It'll float you.
Delta 2400, turn right 060.
8060 with 2000.
And 731 clear 24.
American 731, welcome to Fort Myers. Taxi straight ahead Gulf 1 and Gulf to parking. See ya.
Golf 1, Golf to Park. American 731. Thanks for being here. Have a good night.
Good.
Center, Bison 26, can I get vectors to do a little bit more downwind, let off some of the speed, sir?
Bison 26, you can just maintain your present heading. I'll have you provide path and final approach course, anything.
Sounds good. We'll maintain 120 and bleed the speed off on our descent, Bison 26.
7C.
Sounds good. Delta 2400, turn righting of 100.
Right, 100, Delta 2400.
Delta 2400, clear direct to the Roddy. You don't have Roddy, that's no problem. Turn right heading of 150. I'll vector you to the visual.
Right, 150 and vector the visual approach, Delta 2400.
Yes.
Bison 26, do you have the RNAV runway 24, RNAV runway 24 on board?
Yes, sir. I'm ready for RNAV Zulu 24, and you have the Roddy approach as well, sir.
Bison 26, clear direct Roddy and maintain 3000.
Direct Roddy down to 3000, Bison 26.
Delta 2400, turn right, hold 230.
I'm coming, York. He's keeping us close.
fuel mileage at 12 o'clock and 10 miles of port flight.
We have fuel flight at 24.
So 2400 runner flight, and we go first runway 24. Delta 2400 to 3304, runway 24, clear to land.
He said. Now you broadcast, you were just quiet. Okay, hold on. I'm parking. Freaking crying out loud. I got my marshaller doing Gangnam Style. And you'll get a huge sink rate right over the threshold. Yep. Got a 78 with 212 on that one. Yep. Then we're here on your left, about your 10 o'clock. Look at that, Tony's right behind him. Check it.
Center, Bison 265 mile final, RNAV, too far on the Zulu.
Bison 26, roger, wind 2, correction, wind 3304, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24, Bison 26.
Delta 2400, welcome to Fort Myers, taxi to parking via Foxtrot, Gulf 2, and Gulf, have a good one. Or if you're going left, you can taxi visually, no problem, have a good night.
Fox Golf. So the ramp up point. Good, thanks for the coverage.
Alright.
See ya.
See ya.
Tony, it's going to push you left and right, and you'll get a sink rate short final. Yep. Nighttime Fort Myers. Whoa.
Fairwings 461, present heading, intercept or expect the island from a 30 approach into Miami.
Long runway.
Fairwings 461, clear direct to Old E, cross Old E at or above 3000, you're cleared to the ILS runway 30 approach.
It looked a little tough. Yep. Poor little fella. Tony, we're back at the Fort Myers airport.
So the helicopter 6551.
Yep.
Coast Guard 65501, Roger, VFR departure is approved to the east. Departure to this frequency and squawk 0036. Coast Guard 6551, read that correct, advise right for departure. Are you going to be departing from there or do you want to taxi to the runway? Roger, the wind 250 at Niner, after departure maintain eastbound, departure at your discretion, clear for takeoff.
Center Bison 26, clear back to, thanks for being here.
Bison 26, thanks for flying, have a good night.
Thank you, sir, you too.
I see you over there, little fella.
C-10 314 departing airspace to the northeast, New York, South Flying Radar Services, terminator frequency change approved, have a good night. Frequency change approved, C-10 314, have a good night.
Well, where I guessed.
Yeah. On your left, way left, hard left, hard left. There you go. We're at your 2 o'clock now. You got us?
Spur wings 461 to wind 2509, runway 30, cleared to land, but you can, I'm going to be closing so you can mount your advisory. You have a good night.
You have the Fort Myers scenery. Oh. Yep. Yep. Did you tail strike it? Yeah. I had a 3-degree crab. Well done, Tone. We're all good. Yep. Cheeto, good flying. York, always fun. Good flying, Cheeto. Thanks for flying with us. I'll catch you guys later. All right, folks, that's going to do it from the flight deck tonight. We're going to go ahead and call it a night. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for flying along with me. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. We'll talk to you on the next one. Thanks for being here, folks.